Like, share, subscribe. It is 12 o'clock out here in the West. We in the West. We gonna talk about last night's games, and we're gonna talk about tonight's games. Both tonight's games, both are pivotal game fives. Both series is 2-2 apiece. Shout out to Lions Den basketball community. This is Old Head, aka T Price. If you want to subscribe to Old Head Podcast, it's $ Old Head Podcast. And we just gonna get into it. Shout out to Lions Den basketball community. And we here. All right. Yesterday's games. Miami took a 3-1 lead over New York. All right. Jimmy Butler led them with 27, 9 of 17, 1 of 3 from 3, 8 of 9 from the line. He had 6 rebounds, 3 of them offensive rebounds. He had 10 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He did have 3 turnovers. Bam had Adebayo. He was 10 of 17, 3 of 5 from the line. 13 rebounds, 3 of them offensive rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. He did have 4 turnovers. And then Max Strus was 6 of 13, 4 of 10 for 3, 6 rebounds, 1 that was offensive rebound, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. And he had 2 turnovers. And then Lowry was 4 of 6, 2 of 4 for 3, 5 of 6 from the line, 5 rebounds, 2 of them offensive rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. And the Knicks was led by Jalen Brunson, 10 of 21, 2 of 7 from 3, 10 of 11 from the line. He had 11 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 steal. He only had 1 turnover. RJ Barrett was 9 of 16, 3 of 5 from 3, made all 3 his foul shots, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. He had 3 turnovers. Julius Randle had 20 points, 8 of 13, 1 of 4 from the 3, 3 of 5 from the line, 9 rebounds, 1 that was offensive rebound, 3 assists, 6 turnovers. That was all the people that was in double figures for the Knicks. Miami just wanted this game more. Every time the Knicks got real close, they always hit a big shot after big shot after big shot. Careless turnovers. Every offensive rebound. In my opinion, they just wanted it more and they got it done. Both of those seeds, one's the 7 and the other seed is the 8. Both got 3-1 leads in the East and in the West. 7 is Miami, 8 is the Lakers. They won last night, 104, 101. It was led by LeBron. He was 10 of 25, 2 of 9 for 3, 5 of 5 from the line. He had 9 rebounds, 2 of them offensive rebounds, 6 assists, 1 block. He did have 3 turnovers. Anthony Davis was 10 of 16, 3 of 3 from the line, 15 rebounds, 3 of them offensive rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. He did have 3 turnovers. Austin Reeves for 7-15, 3 of 6 from 3, 4 of 4 from the line. 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers. And then Dennis Schroeder was in double. Well, Lonnie Walker. Well, I go Lonnie Walker last. Dennis Schroeder was 5-9, 0-2 for three, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers. Lonnie Walker was 6-9, 1 to 3 for three. They both hit 5 shots, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. He had 115 points. He was the main reason why the Lakers won the fourth quarter. And one thing I've been saying about this, it's been every series, it's been a different guy. Everything, because LeBron hasn't played good. I'm just gonna tell the truth. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't been playing good. And you get aggressive AD, then you have some other stuff. Then some of these gone. Okay, but Lonnie Walker, the one that won him that game, man. And I don't know. I don't know. I did pick the Lakers to win this series, but I didn't think it was going to be like this. Yeah. They have been in this situation before, both ways. Been down 3-1, and then let opponent come back and beat you 3-1 in the final. So, but with the core group, I should say, but I just don't know, y'all. I didn't think there was gonna be like this. Steph Curry don't even, yeah, he had a triple double and everything, but he shot very bad from three. Jordan Poole didn't give you nothing. Wiggins ain't giving you anything. Clay is just struggling with his shot. He had one good game in this series. It's hard sledding out here, man. I don't know what else Steve Kerr gonna do and anything like that. I just don't know. It looks very bad. So bad. And then we got the 76ers and we got Boston game. That's gonna be at 4:30 West Coast time. Then you got the Phoenix Suns and Denver Nuggets. I have not made my decision yet. I probably did like I did last night and just watch the games for myself. And I'll just do one stream. I might do one later. It just all depends how I feel. Go back to the basics tomorrow. So man, it's just I don't know what it is. It looks very bad. Man, I'm just I'm just keeping it. In my opinion, it's not looking well. You don't know what kind of Draymond Green you gonna get. He had no impact. Yeah, he scored a whole lot more and everything like that. But what the hell he was doing on the last possession? You saw Dennis Schroeder's reaction when he passed it to him and shit. Passed it Noble. It's like, thank you. Man, I don't know what to say. It seems like everything I predicted is coming to fruition, and I'm feeling like Mary J. Blige. That's all that I can say. Do, 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 do. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. The best team don't win no more. No more. It's all about the story. Who has the biggest story? And this is my story. This is my song, praising my Savior all day long. This is my story. This is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. That's what they doing right now, and it's sad for the worst one. That's how they doing. They're just telling the story. Yes, we just gonna go with this story because yes, everybody else does, like I always say, it's the camera lights, camera action. That just looks like he just uninterested in shit. I never seen so many players sit there and just, it's the playoffs. If you going against an opponent, you laughing and Kiki and Kanye helping them off the floor and shit. And man, cut this shit out, man. What's up,
with y'all?
What's up, Tops? Well, it ain't Tops, but Tops for the afternoon, though.
Get ready for them Boston and them Lakers.
Oh, man. What you felt about last night, though?
With the Lakers?
Yeah, both games last night.
You know how I feel now. I'm right here sitting next to Steven Spielberg looking at the script. Me and Steven laughing. I'm like, you done made you some science fiction shit right here, Steven. I mean, like, man, you can point out, I mean, we can sit up here and people can say, this is what I don't like, right? Because we don't do this with LeBron James. We don't do this with Kevin Durant. We don't do this with Giannis. I'm just being real. When they co-stars don't show up, those players that I just named, we don't say 150 because their teammates got 200 million or 190 million. We don't blame their team. You know, we don't We don't go there. Now everybody want to get on Jordan Poole. No. Steph Curry, those dudes who are made or supposed legends right now in the game or the best players, what about what they were doing? No, they supposed to carry that. Yeah, he didn't show up, but he's not the franchise guy. Everything that happens for Golden State ain't on his shoulders. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like we never would have did that, bro. If we was watching Kobe and Shaq and Rick Fox missed every shot he put up, we would not be like, what the hell wrong with Rick Fox missing shots? We would be like, man, Kobe and Shaq got to figure that shit out. We wouldn't even look at the shots that Rick Fox missed.
Yeah, that's true. That's very
so
true.
Why do they do that now? It's still on them star shoulders, bro, to figure it out, to get them other guys into the game. It was on Steph Curry to find out a way to get Jordan Poole to be effective. They were supposed to make that man effective. If you know you need somebody, you're supposed to get them involved. So I'm not really with them jumping down Jordan Poole neck, because they didn't jump down Draymond Green neck. All them Warrior fans jumping down Jordan Poole neck, but they didn't jump down Draymond Green when he made $100 million, and we all know he ain't worth that.
Oh yeah, he used to fire punch Jordan Poole.
Even before that though, he had the $100 million deal before that.
Yeah, he had his $100 million already, right? And he didn't.
And nobody was talking about when he was. You know, that nigga wasn't even getting 5 points, nigga, in the finals. Nigga, that nigga couldn't get nothing. So I mean, don't come out here and try to point out. Don't try to. Look. Everybody was still look. Oh, Steph Curry choking, Klay Thompson. That's who y'all was on. Y'all didn't go to Draymond Green, but now y'all want to throw it down to Jordan Poole. Nah, man, it ain't his fault. Those guys who's the core players. So it's still on them. It's still on the Draymonds. It's still on the Stephs. It's still on the Clays. They need to figure it out. What the hell wrong with them?
I feel you, Gigi. He had that look in his eye every time they showed.
Remember what I told you, bro? Remember what I told you before the series even started? I said, this is going to be about if Golden State can run the third quarter like they usually do, or the Lakers can stay in the third quarter like they usually don't. Now look at them. All of a sudden, Lakers playing unbelievable. Darvin Ham ain't spam right now, huh? He making all the right calls.
Lonnie Walker finally came in the game.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Everything just working. Everything just working all of a sudden.
Let's work it out. We got to straighten it out. They doing a whole lot of straightening, boy. Some old school dudes had me laughing this morning, boy. They had me laughing so hard. They said something similar to what you said, man.
Yeah, bro. It's all about look, and you know they put it on there, right? You know they was talking about, oh, LeBron's going to pass. He's going to prove Steph Curry, and that I told you that's what's going to be the storyline. Like he's going against all his old adversaries, bro, proving once and for all that he's better than them. Yes, stop the conversations.
Yeah, they was watching it this morning. He was like, oh, you see when he did this skip? Skip, do you see when he did the hook? He passed it. I'm like, dude, like they bringing up stats like these stats that these new kids era like to be. Dude, we wasn't all about stats when we was growing up and shit. Now that is.
What we used to tell a dude, right? What we used to tell a dude, guess what? Motherfucker be talking shit. Nigga, I had about 15 points out here. We going up to 21. Yes, sir. He like, I had 15 and y'all ass lost, nigga. Shut up. That's all you had. Look, what? It was like you up here talking about the game you had. But the point of the game is not coming out scoring the most points individually or having the best stats individually. The point of the game is to win.
I got you.
All that is it shows me that people who want to pay attention to the stats, you a loser. You want to talk about your stats while you didn't win the game. You know what I mean? You want to tell me how, man, I almost had him though. I don't want to hear the almost had him story.
We already know, because Brady came out with that song, and everybody goes, almost. It doesn't count.
I agree with you for a certain point, Trey, but hell nah. Jordan Poole got to be held accountable. That's not on Steph and them, bro. Rick Fox never made the money Jordan Poole made. Jordan Poole got a max contract, bro. He got a max contract. You cannot say, oh, that's on. I agree with you when you said, hold on. When you said Rick Fox and them missed their shots, we didn't talk about it because Rick Fox was never a max player. You feel me? He was never a cornerstone for the franchise.
But look at my other point. Look at my other point, right? I agree with you. Look, you're not wrong. Look, you are exactly right on what you're saying. My other point on it is, right, I just don't want to be hypocritical, bro, right? They got $100 million man over there who couldn't score 5 points in the finals, fouling out everything, doing everything wrong, right? They never blamed him. They blamed Steph Curry. They blamed everybody else. So I'm just keeping the same energy.
Listen, that wasn't his role. Like him and Jordan Poole got different roles. Draymond was the glue. He played defense. Draymond.
They gotta get him in the game. I feel like they gotta get him in the game. I understand what the contract is for him, right? But he's still a little bit inexperienced, right? Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, whoever else on that team, Draymond. If y'all know he means so much and you need him, a smart basketball player is going to do everything he can to get that guy involved in the game. That's one thing I will say about LeBron James. If he know he needs you, you're going to get that ball a lot.
Think about this, though. Most of the time, he's coming in for Steph. When he's the first sub off the bench, he's coming in for Steph.
So that's a Steve Kerr situation then. Once again,
Or I would give some to Steve Kerr because when you see one of your better players struggling, you try to find a way to get the ball.
Don't get me wrong. Look, I'm not gonna take it away. Jordan Poole do gotta, as a player, you do gotta do your thing. But when you see it, because we seen it with KD. KD was struggling against Boston. He couldn't really do what he needed to do. Your coach is watching the whole game. He gets to look at it. He needs to figure out a way to get you baskets.
Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest, right? I just watched the interview with Dame Lillard, right? You don't hear Dame really speak bad about nobody. Dame get their players they problem. He don't really indulge in back and forth. He don't really talk bad about nobody. That nigga Dame said, I don't like Jordan Poole. He said, then he told me why. Yeah. When he said he talked too much. So now it's starting to come out. You feel me? I don't think this dude is too likable. That's why nobody reacted when Draymond punched him in the face. You feel me?
You know
He's
what? Look,
too likable.
Jordan Poole is J.R. Smith in Denver, right? But just with a little bit more usage of the ball. J.R. Smith was about the same type of player, talking crap, streaky, show up now and then. I mean, it is what it is. He just got to get it right. But Steve Kerr gotta help him along the way, though. He's not gonna see. Steve Kerr didn't have to help Steph Curry. He didn't. We keep acting like Steve Kerr came over there and groomed somebody. Braxton already had him groomed. He never groomed anybody.
But if you think about it, they picked Jordan Poole on his watch. He done got Jordan Poole $140 million so far. Because he's been raised up.
We can say, look, that $100 million that they got him, he probably was gonna get that either way if he would have sued their ass or something for something happening to him. He probably was gonna give it anyway. They probably just did that to, keep it down about the punch. But other than that, I'm just saying, at the end of the day, you right. Jordan Poole gotta step Jordan Poole do have to step up, bro. But I'm saying, off of his inexperience, right? He is not a guy that I'm willing to put a whole series on. So he needs help, bro. You can't just sit up here and blame this series on a Jordan Poole. This series is going to a few people.
He's a big part. He's a big part of it because they're not getting the offensive punch they thought they was going to get from him. You feel me? So they missing that. But like you said, First of all, they
In the
undersized.
words of T Price, that Safari punch, he told y'all it already messed up everything.
Hey, yo, that's a fact. And then you think about it. They bench not that deep. If you really look at their
Nope,
bench,
it's
you
not.
feel me? So it's like they have no size. Kevin Looney, the only type of size that they got. You feel me? So it's just like
You could tell they was in a panic. They try to go get GP2 again. Like, that's a panic move when you go get someone again and you let them go. Obvious what y'all didn't think, y'all thought y'all didn't need them, but then y'all thought about it and was like, oh, our defense is suffering. Like, so y'all was in a panic mode. Went grabbed him. Y'all got rid of Wiseman. Y'all don't got no Looney is too goofy. I'm gonna call Looney goofy because he just looked like, you know what I'm saying? Like an accident waiting to happen, bro.
Mm-hmm. But I look at it like, now if you think about it, bro, like what more can Steph do at 6'2", bro? I scored 30. I dished out 15 assists. I grabbed 10 boards. I tried to help everybody today. I got a triple-double. I was playing out of my mind trying to make it happen. Come on, man. Steph grabbing 10 boards. You feel me? We know he's a point guard. We know he can pass.
What was Klay stats?
Klay was horrible yesterday.
Now I understand that, like I said, I'm not taking nothing away from Jordan Poole, right? But let's harp in on Klay. Let's like zoom in on that right there. Klay used to be Mr. Consistency. I could say this is one of his most inconsistent seasons ever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a big look. Ain't nobody paying attention to it, but that has something to do with Golden State failures too, bro. He is not the same. Even though I know that's Klay Thompson over there, I also know that ain't the same Klay Thompson over there.
This is what I will say, right? He averaged over 25. He averaged over 25 after All-Star game. Defensive end, I think with that Achilles and that ACL, obviously that took something away from him. You feel me? But
look, I'm gonna tell you what it took away. I'm gonna tell you, it ain't even about the offense. He can't go lateral on defense anymore like that.
I was just about to say that, but at the end of the day, I could tell you this, Trey, and this is a fact. If it wasn't for Klay Thompson, them niggas would have been swept right now.
Oh yeah, hey, that's one thing that's why I said, look, it's not the offense, it's the defense. Right. Klay was known for being one of the best two. Look, he was like with Paul George, Kawhi. When you go to perimeter, he was in the top 5, I'll say, in at least wing defenders for a while. He was in the top 5 somewhere, maybe top 10. I don't want to give him too much, but he was somewhere like where he can give you equal value on both ends. Now,
I'm gonna keep it real, Trayvon. Right? We all know Klay Thompson really, as far as going to the basket with the ball, that's not his forte. Feel me?
Yeah.
As a shooting guard, maybe 3 years ago, before pre-injury, we was willing to crown Klay Thompson the best 2 guard in the league because of the way he went on both ways. You feel me? Because he could go get you 50.
So what I'm saying, right? Something that I think we all just do, right? Because it's Klay Thompson. He's one of the greatest, to play the game, and no one wants to, piss on his career or give him like negative, like talk on his game right now because you want to see him succeed. But the hit that they took through him, that hurt them. And now you're praying to God that Jordan Poole can be him, can substitute for him.
Hey yo, he just Jordan Poole to me. He just like it seemed like I understand why Draymond socked the nigga and I don't even know the nigga. You feel me? And like just by like if you like just the way you see how he interact with people, you feel me? And like, it's just like, yo, hold up, man. You got to be a certain level to be able to like talk shit like Draymond. You can talk shit like you because Draymond's a 3-time champion. He has been the soul of that Golden State team. You feel me? He was the big homie over there. Regardless of what nobody said, they could talk about Draymond or not. Golden State don't win them chips without Draymond because of the role that he played. Draymond was a very intricate part of why Golden State won them championships. Now that he's getting later in his career, you feel me? Of course, some of his deficiencies are starting to stand out more. But Golden State don't win those chips without Draymond. Without Mark Jackson saying, yo, we're going to put David Lee on the bench and we're going to start Draymond, Golden State don't win those chips, bro. So I don't knock them at all. You feel me? I see people, when they talk about Hall of Fame, it's like his overall team credentials. But what he meant to the Warriors is what makes it borderline, because they can say, well, he got 3 chips. Well, Derek Fisher got 5 chips. He don't belong in the Hall of Fame. But Derek Fisher wasn't the glue to that LA team like Draymond was the glue to that Golden State team. You feel me? So Steph was the engine. You know what I mean? Clay was the axle. It was the frame. You feel me? But Dre was the gas that made that bitch go.
Jordan Poole never was ready, and all I'm saying is, right, I'm not trying to put the series on his shoulders. I'm not saying he don't have a part to play in failures, but I'm not fit to blame. Yeah, I see him. I see Clay. I see your boy Steve Kerr. I see multiple reasons. You know what I mean, bro? I told everybody what's gonna happen. LeBron James is gonna pick to death till he gets Steph Curry or Jordan Poole, the weakest defender. I told everybody it's you can't know what's gonna happen.
Hey yo, and listen, if I had to give like a pie chart of like the percentage to split it up while they down 3-1, Steph will get the least amount. You feel me? If he got any at all, because he done showed up in damn near every game. Even the game.
It goes. Look, I'm gonna go. Steve Kerr. I'm gonna go Jordan Poole, and then I'm gonna go Clay. That's how I'm looking at it.
Okay. I'm looking at it in the same fashion. But no, you know what? I would bump Clay down one more spot. I would put lack of a big man too. You feel me? Lack of size. Look. That's why I got Steve Kerr in the front. That's why I got Steve Kerr in the front, because that was a coaching move. Y'all traded your hideout. Yeah. Okay, that falls under that. Yeah, I'm with you. But
so you feel me? Steve Kerr in the front. Y'all banked on Jordan Poole. He's second, and then Klay Thompson. I only give it to him because his play has something to do with it. By him not being able to be who he was, that's doing something to them.
And I'm gonna tell you what. I know people be like, you can't say this, you can't say that, man. Andrew Wiggins missing all that time was a major part of that too, bro.
Yeah. And Andrew Wiggins. I'm glad I forgot. And Andrew Wiggins, because he ain't playing up, but I know he going through something and everything. But you know, I feel like this. Look, don't play, bro. Don't play.
Hey yo,
if
but
you know you can.
But then you get the title. Oh, that nigga. Oh, he weak minded.
No. Hey, look. I don't care that Michael Jordan played and his daddy passed away.
I was about to say you gonna have people like Skip Bayless trying to control the narrative.
But look. This is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'll say. Me personally, if I'm Andrew Wiggins, right? Y'all never compare me to Michael Jordan due to my gameplay, right? So you're not gonna compare me to Michael Jordan due to my personal life neither.
I meant no, Trey. I agree with you 1,000,000%. But the fact that how you know the media will try to spin that shit.
Look. It's do or die. Look, it's damn if you do or damn if you don't. But me personally, I don't want to mess the team up, knowing that my heart not in it. They done found out a rhythm to play without me. So I may come to the game and support, but I'm gonna tell y'all my focus is not on this basketball court right now. Now, if y'all want me to come, I come, but I'm telling y'all, some people just can't get it together. You know, you got some people that don't cry at funerals, then you got some people that do.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? I think he really came back because he's like, yo, my dogs need me. You feel me? Like you got to think about what they did for him. He got.
I understand, but I'm saying, like,
think about it though, Trey.
I'm just saying, look. Don't come back to hurt the team. That's all. You got to know in your own mind.
Actually, he really not hurting the team. The only reason why he's hurting the team, I don't think it's because he's not there mentally. I think it's just because he had that far lapse and that big ass layoff. It's like, damn, Now
you can't expect the dude just to come right into playoffs.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
you know, he didn't have no warm up to it. Like I said, it's kind of like the Michael Jordan. It's kind of like the Michael Jordan thing. Like, I didn't get no training camp, I didn't get no games, and I just got to come right into the playoffs, into that atmosphere.
I'm here with y'all.
But my thing is though, bro, is look, it goes all the way back from the punch messing them up, all the way to Steve Kerr never really being criticized for not being the coach, because he never really did nothing except for. Well, really, Iguodala, if we be honest, Iguodala stepped down and let Draymond Green start. It wasn't no Steve Kerr said, you go to the bench, you start. Iguodala just knew, like, nah, he got the engine. I don't got it like that. I get hurt now, so let him go out there. So it's like Jordan Poole, I never seen him as the second, or I know he has to be the third guy, right? But see, they still counted Klay Thompson as being the second guy to Steph. And he can't be that guy no more because he can't take on Steph Curry defensive roles like he used to. He's worried about the guy he already sticking.
Yeah, but you know what? But that's what Andrew Wiggins is supposed to be for. Right now, Andrew Wiggins is supposed to be checking the best offensive perimeter player on the opposite team because he got the height, he got the quickness, he got the lateral movement. You feel me? And now it's supposed to be Klay. We just make sure we get your 22. You feel me? Like, now you can go down to maybe the second or the third best offensive player. You feel me? The second best, because we're going to put Steph on somebody who really ain't trying to attack the basket. You feel me? So it's just like Andrew Wiggins was like, I knew when they brought him in, when they traded him.
Remember I said, Darvin gonna be making all the right moves and everything now. Darvin ain't making no mistakes. Everything is keyed on.
You know what? I still. They
don't like to give credit. They don't like to give the coaches, right? But I'm gonna tell you one thing I gotta give credit to, bro, because it's always right, bro.
You breaking up, bro.
Spoelstra always there, bro. Spoelstra.
Yeah, we can't even hear you, Trey.
You gotta fix your mic, bro.
Yeah. And I know we've been winning, but I'm still up in the air on Darvin Ham because, like, you got a 50% chance to get it right. I mean, where else was you gonna go besides Lonnie Walker? You tried Malik Beasley, he didn't work out. You feel me? Like, where else was he gonna go but Lonnie Walker? Lonnie Walker made all the sense in the world with this Golden State matchup anyway, just for another body to chase Steph around because he's athletic as fuck and he's another player who can create his own shot off the dribble. You feel me? So it's like, what other place was Darvin Ham going to go? Mm-hmm. He didn't have too many more options but to say, okay, Lonnie, you up. You feel me? Malik flamed out on us. You feel me? So he basically had to go back. Like, he would have looked like a world-class idiot trying to put Malik Beasley back in the lineup.
What you feel about
I'm
Miami Heat in the Knicks series?
Man, listen, man. That series, bro, all I can say is Jimmy fucking Butler, yo. Like, Jimmy Butler, yo. He taking a couple has-beens and the never will be's, and he got them niggas one game from the Eastern Conference Finals again. Missing the second best scorer. You feel me? With Tyler Hero, they missing a Lower Depot, an intricate role player on the bench. You feel me? Like, Bam Adebayo is just okay to me. You feel me?
Yeah, I think he's okay too.
I don't know if it's the favorable matchups that they got. You feel me? Because they done got some favorable matchups. You feel me? Now we're looking at, okay, the Knicks ran into a wall. Now it's time to look at that team and, like, okay, what do they need? They need some jump shooting. You feel me?
Yes, they do.
They need some jump shooting. They ran into a wall right now. Okay, we all said Knicks second round team. I think most people had Knicks as a second round team. A second round.
I had them going to the Eastern Conference Finals. I did.
I didn't, but I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you why. Because there was no chance in France. I thought Miami was gonna beat Giannis. You feel me? I'm gonna be perfectly honest, T. Price. I'm not about to sit up here and lie. I did not think they was gonna beat Giannis in them. You feel me? So that took everything. That threw everything out of sync right there with Giannis and them being eliminated. Now it looked like, look, the Celtics in a dog fight now. Feel me? Miami is walking right through fucking New York. So by the time whoever come up out of that goddamn Philadelphia Boston series,
right?
You feel me? You know Embiid ain't gonna be 100%. You feel me? So it's just like, damn, shit is opening up for like everything is opening up for Jimmy Butler. You feel me? Because they play D, man. They play defense. Man. They play defense. You feel me? So it's just like
2 lower seeds make it to the finals.
You said what?
2 lower seeds making it to the finals.
Hey yo, I don't know. I don't know if Miami gonna have enough gas to beat like a Boston team, but it wouldn't surprise me if Miami did beat Boston or Philly. You feel me? It wouldn't surprise me because of the ride that they on, but personally, I don't think they got enough gas in the tank to beat a team like Boston, because Boston deep. You feel me? Boston
is deep.
They deep. You feel me? So it's just like, I don't know. And then that's a hellified matchup because he ain't played a team where they had 2 dominant wings yet. You feel me? New York don't got 2 dominant wings. Atlanta didn't have 2 dominant wings. You feel me? Boston got 2 dominant wings. So that means Jimmy Butler offensive game might take a little hit trying to chase around Tatum or Brown because he's going to be on one of them. He's going to have to be on one of them. You feel me? So, like, I'm just trying to see where the block going to stop with them. You feel me? So, like, but right now, and then, like, I'm not scared of Denver. I'm not scared of Denver at all. And after watching Phoenix, is like, I'm not even scared of Phoenix. I never was because we way deeper than them. Even if, I mean, think about it. Even if Devin Booker and Kevin Durant scored 35 apiece every night, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
LeBron and AD can match that if they needed to. That basically washes each other out. But our bench is so much deeper than theirs. Our bench is way deeper than theirs. You feel me? So it's like I think our bench will win us that series against Phoenix. And low-key, we got what we need against Denver. Then it's Schroeder to chase Jamal Murray ass around. You feel me? Put Vando on Michael Porter Jr. You feel me? And I think we cooking with gas. We might even see Tristan Thompson in that series. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it looked like they own something. But first and foremost, they got to close these Golden State niggas out because Golden State is the defending champion. And you know, Steph ain't bowing out at home. You feel me? Steph ain't about to bow out at home. I was on the stream last night with Ticket in them, and I was like, the only way we win Game 5 is if our 3-point shot travel with us. You feel me? If it's just one of them games where we gonna hit 43% of our threes. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
If we could get Austin Reeves to go 3 for 6, D'Angelo Russell to go 2 for 4 or 3 for 4, you feel me? Lonnie Walker maybe 1 for 3 or some shit like that. LeBron 3 for 5, you feel me? If we could bring our 3-point shot with us, that's the only way we stand a chance in Golden State, because I'm expecting them motherfuckers to blow us the fuck out. For the simple fact that it's a turnaround game and we expend so much energy to make sure we won Game 4. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'm just looking at it like Elder said something. He's like, I don't think they're gonna have the effort. They're not gonna bring the effort that's gonna be required to close that game out in Golden State. Unless that 3-point shot come with them. You feel me? If they pack that bitch up and they bagged in and AD play defense, bitch, we got a chance in Game 5. But if we just shooting okay Laker threes, we gonna get ran out the building.
Mm-hmm.
Word, but I'm disappointed. I wanted New York to win that game yesterday, T. Price, because I just want that series to keep on going.
Me too.
Because I want New York to have as much success as they possibly can. You feel me? I want New York to have some success. Like I want the NBA to be able to say, okay, the Knicks is back. You feel me? They had a good showing this year, but I don't think they back. Like they're gonna have to get rid of Julius Randle. But I think any trade you make for him, he that kind of player. He just right at the line where he don't demand a whole bunch back that could change the franchise. It's just gonna be like lateral move.
I like his game and everything like that. I like how his development is, but everybody say get rid of him, man. I don't know, man. I mean,
I think because that's the only really I don't see no trade out there that's gonna make them better without Randall. With Randall being a centerpiece, you get what I'm saying, T. Price?
I get what you're saying on that. Yeah, okay, now I get what you're saying now. All right, yeah.
Yeah, if they can get a couple shooters, if they could pick up like 2 shooters to play with them, you feel me? Maybe they could make it to the Eastern Conference Final. Because, man, it don't look good, but Mitchell Robinson and that white boy, Hockenstein, whatever his name is, that's a pretty good combination to have at the 5, from what I'm seeing in the East. You feel me? And if you got Randall and Jalen Brunson, we see all-star. You feel me? If they smart, they sign Josh Hart back. But they gotta try to locate some type of decent shooting. You feel me? They need somebody who can hit some wide open threes, but they got the people who can collapse the thing and get inside the thing for the kickout. They need a Mike Miller type dude. You feel me? Kyle Korver type motherfucker.
Right.
You here just to shoot, motherfucker. Every time you get that bitch, you better pull that bitch.
God rest in peace, Anita Drazen Petrovic.
Drazen, somebody who just gonna pull.
Give you that. Oh, you can. So one of my favorite players from back in the day, he used to play for the Warriors, was Sarunas Marciulionis. That's who Ginobili was. He was the first lefty.
People don't know about Sarunas Marciulionis.
Sarunas, man, was cold, man. Lefty.
Cold, bro, lefty. Golden State. That's a fact.
Man, Golden State have some squads, man. Telling y'all, man.
Everybody. I know a lot of people like to reference that offense that D'Antoni had in Phoenix. Like, oh, D'Antoni off. Like, that's not D'Antoni offense, bro. Like I said, Don Nelson was running that back in the 80s with Mitch Richmond.
Don Nelson shit, yo.
Yeah, and Chris Mullins. They was run TMC. Them niggas did the 7 seconds or less shot shit. I'm like, that's not D'Antoni basketball, bro. I'm like, Don Nelson then used that. They're not letting Poole play his game. Man, Jordan Poole sucks. As y'all see, Jordan Poole, he stuck the Golden State Warriors up without a pistol, bro. He ain't showed up in
Oh, man. I just came in at the right time. You just say he sucked?
Yeah, man. That nigga ain't helped them in nan game this series, bro. They done played 4 games and Jordan Poole has had 0 effect on him. He helped the Lakers more than he helped his own team.
That first game that they did with that one game when they all made 6 threes, Steph and Clay, that's the only game he played that was good in.
And what have they got their ass whooped that game?
Yeah, they did.
That nigga ain't not that. They basically had to pay him because that's what the market what the market dictated. You feel me? So like he's not worth $140 million, bro. Like you might have 1 bad game, 2 bad games in a row, but when you work that type of money, you will yourself to it. Bitch, I'm about to go ham. Ain't nobody about to stop me.
Yeah.
It was like, nah, that's on Steph and Clay. I'm like, hell no, it's not. Bro. I was in the back stage going crazy, bro. Like, hell no, it's not. That nigga's not Rick Fox. That nigga got a $140 million max contract. That means they think he's a cornerstone of the franchise. He created his own shot. He not a setup shooter. He created his own shot. He just a little fucking arrogant ass, pompous, condescending dickhead.
Man, this nigga spent almost $500,000 on a date.
On a date? Oh, simp ass nigga. What the fuck I look like spending $500,000 on a date if it ain't my wife? The fuck you mean, bro?
These dudes, man.
You tripping, my nigga. $500,000 for an Instagram model? You got the game fucked up for real niggas, my nigga.
Shit, you could have went and got it. You
Same nigga, same
nigga. The hood. You could take a hood girl or a woman in general for way cheaper than that.
Bro, like it ain't even a hood girl. Like, man, from what I understand, like from what I see, like most women are attracted to men's personality. You feel me? Like his looks and his personality. You feel me? If like you that dude, bro, like there ain't no way in the world.
Yeah, hey, you got me thinking, man, when you were saying, I listened to that Dame interview, and then I was just like you, man.
Man,
that's why nobody.
Yeah, speak negative.
Dame don't talk about. He's the type of dude, man. He don't talk about nobody. He stay out the way. But when he say something, he does say something. You listen, like you know. Then it got me thinking, like that's why ain't nobody had your back when that nigga Sapphire punched your ass.
That's a fact, bro. When you watch that whole tape, bro, if you look at it, Steph and them is standing right there by the free throw line with their backs turned, with their hands on their hip, and when that nigga got punched, ain't nobody go to break that shit up another. Nigga just let that shit rock. That nigga Steph heard that nigga say that shit to Draymond, and Steph like, Draymond about to punch this nigga. This nigga dance about to push his foot in his mouth. You feel me? It won't surprise me if it come out later in life. Steph sent the hit out. Yo, Draymond, tighten that nigga up. I got you fine. You feel me?
Oh man, I don't think Steph did that though.
Man,
but then again, you never know though. You never know.
Face assassin for nothing. That man's a killer, man. And one thing you ain't never had in Golden State was no controversy until Jordan Poole got there. With all the antics Draymond pulled and everything, you ain't never heard about nothing like this until Jordan Poole got there. Little nigga, you talk too much. Why y'all draft this nigga, man?
He's like Draymond. He talks a lot.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Draymond a rolling rock. You feel me? Draymond get in there and do some bullshit to you. You feel me? Draymond get in there and do some bullshit to you and make it look like it was an accident.
Yeah, I don't see Dray. I never saw Draymond as a enforcer or or Debo of a team kind of shit. He don't move me like that. He don't move me like that.
I mean, but if you think about it, the way the NBA is sanctioned now, Draymond is as tough as you can get in the NBA now. You feel me? You go anything with Draymond Green, dude, nigga, you might be suspended for a whole year. You feel me? Ain't no more just straight up tough guys that, you know what I mean? That in the middle of the game, you follow him here, haul off and slap the shit out you. You feel me?
I'm still waiting on his mixtape that everybody keep telling me he's a Hall of Famer on YouTube or somewhere. Show me his mixtape. All the mixtape you're gonna see is the nigga kicking people in the nuts and all this other shit.
If Draymond got into the Hall of Fame, it'll because of team credentials. You feel me? And what he's done exactly for that Golden State dynasty while they was in the midst of that run. Because nobody's going to dismiss what that man did when I sat there and watched it. You feel me? He was a huge part of that team. Now he wasn't out there scoring 25, but goddamn it, Draymond did everything fucking else. Ticket don't call him the single triple double for nothing. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
When you got your power forward that can initiate your offense to where your best player, which is your point guard, could run around free and not have point guard duties and just really be a scorer, that's huge, bro. When you got a dude 6'6" that'll battle somebody 7 feet and hold his own on the boards and yeah. Come on, 6'6". I mean, at one point they were talking about Draymond was a rim protector. He was just a dog. He was just one of them dogs who's just like, yo, you got to have one of these on your team. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And without him, that car don't take off the way that car's supposed to take off without Draymond. That's just the bottom line. T. Price, they can try to dispute it and talk about his stats and all that. Man, it's called intangibles.
Mm-hmm.
Everything he helped bring to that team helped them win. You feel me?
Yeah.
And they wouldn't have lost that championship if he didn't fall big to LeBron James and that bullshit. You feel me?
Man, I just don't like how they always be lying on that. That's why like when it comes to LeBron, they like it's like they do too much extra lying and shit. They ain't sitting there with LeBron literally write his Game 4 sweat on his motherfucking dome and shit.
Yeah. I mean, LeBron was all the way wrong in that shit. He took the man, slammed him, and then he stepped over and put his nuts in his face.
Man, come on.
Then they suspended Draymond for him reacting. That was bullshit. That was NBA propaganda, bro. That was NBA propaganda. They couldn't let LeBron go out 4-1. Golden State had that nigga in a chokehold, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And this, you got to understand, this was before Kevin Durant. This was before Kevin Durant.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So just like people try to knock it and say, okay, nah, man, Golden State had arrived, bro. That new way of playing basketball, niggas hadn't caught up to it. They hadn't caught up to it yet. Back cut, and I ain't even going to say the new way of playing basketball is just the way you're supposed to play basketball. Period. You feel me? Motion and cutting and everything. Oh fuck! Everybody standing around with this ISO pick and roll shit, nigga. That's not basketball.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's new age basketball, but Golden State plays
positionless basketball and shit.
Yeah, because everything's predicated off the jump shot now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've never seen, bro, I literally watched it yesterday. The nigga was on a fast break for Golden State, got to the fucking rim and kicked that bitch out for a 3. And I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? I mean, bro, you know the play I'm talking about, T. Price.
Yeah, I already know what you're talking
about. It was DiVincenzo or somebody, one of them idiots, but I'm like, bro, why you didn't just take the 2? And look what happened and missed it. Now imagine if he would have took the 2-point jump shot, the 2-point layup, and they would have scored 2 points instead of missing the 3. You feel me? That changed the complexity of that game. So all this, that's it, man. That's why these niggas gonna lose, just because they doing stupid shit like that.
Yeah, man. Sure. Hey, and I said this when I was doing, I was just watching it myself actually, because I didn't want to stream the game and stuff like that. I just wanted to just go ahead, just watch both of the watch the games, and then we watched them again this morning. And that play right there, I'll never get over that play whatsoever. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, Gigi Chillin said it. She said it right, Jump shots and free throws. You said it right, sis.
I said whoever win the free throw battle, they're gonna win the game. The Lakers won the free throw battle.
Mm-hmm. That's all facts. Just hit that right on the head. Jump shots and free throws. Fuck out of here, These niggas pump fake. They reset at the 3-point line, take a step over and shoot the 3 instead of just going all the way to the fucking basket while you got the man in the air. The backside man come in, all you do is drop that bitch off to your man, and all he do is dunk that bitch in. Or clap boards on niggas. These niggas will pump fake, get their man in the air, instead of going towards the basket, they'll sidestep and shoot the 3. What the fuck, man? Like,
man, this shit don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no sense, man.
You got your man dead in the air. That means defender out of the play. So now y'all playing 5-on-4. If you attack the rim, everybody collapses on you. All you got to do is just dish it off. As soon as he commit, dish it off. Your man right there under the basket, because guess what? He was boxing out anyway because he thought you was about to pull that bullshit ass 3.
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
Hey, it's just like I think it was like the first possession. of that Denver one. I think Aiden had like 3. He had like 3 offensive rebounds on the very first possession. And they all shooting threes and shit.
I'd have been like, I would have called a timeout after that third. I'd have been like, bitch, if you ever get that right there again, dump that bitch, you're gonna be sitting right next to me. But Devin, I don't give a fuck what Devin Booker told you. Bitch, if you get the ball on an offensive rebound 2 feet from the rim and you 7 feet, bitch, you better be going up and dunk that bitch, or you better be going to the free throw.
Oh,
don't give a fuck what that light skinned motherfucker told you. He gonna get his touches.
Talking about Rufio?
Yeah, man. These motherfuckers here, man. That's a fact, Gigi. Like that's how we learn how to play basketball. The closer you get to the rim, the higher percentage shot it is. I mean, at least that's what the thinking was. You feel me? I'm getting close to the basket. It's an easier shot. That's just facts. A layup is easier than a goddamn 3.
That's why Rufio was killing them motherfuckers, using the mid range, using the float game while you're in the paint and shit like that.
Niggas talk about the mid range game dead. Nigga, I must ain't seen Kawhi Leonard and DeMar DeRozan play. They the only remnants of old basketball we got left. It seemed like.
Zach LaVine when he wants to.
Man, I just wish, and I know we probably ain't never going to see it again, man, but I just wish we got a Shaquille. I don't give a fuck where he landed at. Just a 7-foot athletic monster where it's just like, bitch, give him the ball in the paint. Fuck y'all threes. I just wish we see them. It's going to take another Shaq to revolutionize the game back, to evolve the game back to anything remnants close to it. Like, we need one of those. If y'all out there listening, if your son is fucking 12 years old and this nigga is 6'2" already, please make that nigga play close to the basket. Please. Just show him tapes on Shaq, and we need one of those to save the NBA, y'all. Whoever birthed the next Shaq, please.
Or will.
We need somebody who's going to tear the rim down, man. Please. Steph,
and then if you got Lou Alcindor too, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, we'd be even grateful for that too.
They talk about mid-range game. Nigga, Kareem game was mid-range. Nigga with the sky hook. What the fuck you talking about?
Dumbass niggas.
Asshole.
It's some dumbass motherfuckers, man. He ain't got no memory when you think the sky hook was, you dumbass. That's why I don't like talking basketball, man. That's why everybody try to get me going to other shows. I'm like, dude, no, man. I know when everybody be doing their own shit, I ain't big like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I just say what's up and just get out. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna stay in my own little world over here, man.
These niggas is terrible, Price.
You already know they are, man. How you feel about that Boston Philadelphia? Who you got tonight?
Yeah, it's fucking terrible, bro. Terrible. Man, I'm so happy we went up 3-1 on these dudes, man. And I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear LeBron James shit, nigga. This is a total Laker team.
Right.
They better not give me that LeBron James shit. This is a touchdown. Yeah, he the big homie of the team, and your team deep as a bitch. You're going to give somebody else some credit this year. And this the year AD could win MVP in the finals. If he get there.
If we get there, right. I'll see you when we get there.
And to tell you the truth, I want Boston ass. That's what I want.
I think they're going to play in the finals.
That's what I want, bro. Philly, you know what? No. If we get there, I want Boston to be there.
Because remember when he threw that tantrum, ever since he threw that tantrum, man, the Lakers shot 300 more free throws than their opponent.
Yeah, well, they need to, because them niggas was robbing us, bro. I didn't agree with LeBron antics, but I understood like why the nigga went. Cause nigga, y'all just seen the man foul me, and y'all didn't call shit. And
That nigga traveled too, though. I look at that play. I watch that game all the time, bro. He traveled way before he even got to the. I'm like, dude, you complain about a foul. Yeah, I understand you got fouled, but LeBron get away with so much traveling as it is anyway.
yeah, they let Steph get away with that shit too. That play, Draymond got hurt and shit when LeBron tried to jump and hit the ball, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Steph got the ball. Steph took 3 steps and threw that bitch. I said, man, get the fuck out of here, man. I said, these motherfuckers is cheating. Yo. So even my little man was like, damn, he did travel. He said, he said, yo. My little man once again, he like, yeah, I can't even front. He just traveled, bro. Shout out to Austin Reeves, because I damn sure had an APB out on his ass this series. Yeah, indeed. Looked like he might be running on fumes. Plus that knee bothering him, GG. So like you might be on to something with that.
He always get hurt at the wrong time too, man.
That's a big tank to be dragging around. You feel me? That's a very, very big dude. He run on a different type of gas. You feel me?
Yeah, man. We about to roll up some gas here in a minute. I'm waiting for everybody to clear out first. We're gonna roll some gas up and do what we do and stay cooking on these fools, man. Having fun. Fun. GG, a white gloves, Church of God in Christ, pastor daughter, just like myself. I'm a preacher kid too, pastor son. So one day you gotta brace the panel, man. You ain't gotta say nothing, but when niggas get loud, you could just be like, you know what, you gotta get up out of here.
Your sis be on everything, yo, and she got hella basketball knowledge. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I definitely fuck with the sis. Shout out GG Chillin' 702, man. Y'all better not violate.
Hey, we got 2 preacher kids. That's my preacher kid. That's my preacher kid in Christ. So she already know how we get down.
Sis says she ready. Christ. She says she ready. You yeah. And you know what? We ain't
right.
We don't be getting. I mean, we don't be getting too much sister perspective on basketball. Like we know sis Angie. You know what I mean? She don't even be around no more. Gigi, like
Annie K.
Annie K. Original. You feel me? So it's just like
she original, right?
I used to love hearing the female's perspective. And I used to be like, oh, she was a hooper, or her brothers was hoopers, or something. Like somehow, some way, she tied into the game of basketball. You feel me? I'm like, females don't talk like that about basketball. She know what she talking about.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, so that shit is fire when I hear that shit. One second. Hey, yo, hold on. 1 second. 1 second, T Price.
Yeah. Yeah. We gonna get it on in 1 second. Playing homie Mortal Kombat. Getting that ass.
Yeah.
You played varsity and college? Yeah, my brother did too. My brother played middle school. He played high school. He played JV. And he played JV and varsity. And then sophomore year, he ended up starting from the time out, and then he ended up going to junior college. Then he ended up going to college as well. I got cousins used to play and stuff like that too. Uncles played football, some played baseball, all kind of stuff. So I came from a basically a sport family. And nobody's playing sports for to this day, you know what I'm saying? But
you know how that shit go, Price.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you a personal question, Rob. You think this nigga's getting an extra check for this series?
Hell nah, man. Did you think somebody's selling the series?
That was the old school dude that telling me all the time. So your boy getting that your boy getting that clutch check, boy.
Nah,
And then
man.
I ain't up. That shit had me dead ass laughing. I was like, man, y'all dudes is crazy. Like, man, Draymond had no. He was like, he had no impact, and I was like, then I thought about it. I was like,
Bro, a lot of people are gonna have no impact when you got Anthony Davis controlling the paint, bro. Draymond ain't a jump shooter. You feel me? Draymond get all his easy baskets going, easy buckets going to the basket.
And the most points he scored was last night in the whole series.
I don't know why people looking for Draymond Green to score like 20 points. That shit don't happen, bro. people, they placing the wrong blame. That ain't his job to score.
Yeah.
They should be blaming that on Jordan fucking Poole. Where his 20 points a game at?
Man, he got no kind of impact, man. I was like, I don't know, man. I like you. We know everything comes to an end because we already know we seen it to the best teams. You know what I'm saying? The best dynasties. You know what I'm saying? They don't end well.
That's
you
just
know what I'm saying?
like the run Kobe and them was on, bro. When Dallas swept us, bro, we had to lose at one point. We had been in 3 straight finals. Like, we wasn't going to keep winning forever. We ran into a better team. We had internal issues, and Dallas was hitting on all cylinders. We ran into a better team.
Had internal it had injuries that season, but they ain't made no excuse or anything like that. It all started when old boy was banging somebody's
Shannon Brown. They said Shannon Brown smashing Paul Gasol's wife or trying to smash his wife or some shit like that. Andrew Bynum put that shit out there.
You gotta put your time in. You gotta put your time in.
So, like,
payday is coming after a while.
Guys, like, it's only one winner every year, y'all.
Yeah,
so
it's only one, right?
It's 31 other teams that's losing. You feel me? Let's put this shit in perspective. Only one team win it every year, y'all.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't have co-champions in the NBA. One team win it.
Yeah. That's just like how they say. I understand what you're saying. It's just like that's why I understand. Like when it comes to like especially when it comes to LeBron, they always want to get this man all like, dude, he do have teammates and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like.
Oh shit! Hold on, time
you
out.
You got to put
time out. I just seen what Gigi put. She said, "I like collard greens and cornbread." That's my kind of girl right there. I'm rolling when I see her. I'm seeing that she responded to a lot what you were saying, and she said she played varsity in college, softball, long jump, track. Damn, she an athlete. Hell yeah, I'm with you. And she said she eat collard.
You had to back in the days, man. Your parents whooped your ass. You didn't do something.
She built like a Motown Philly. If she
Motown.
Yeah, she ran track and eat that shit. She definitely on the squad. Pay time now. Talk about it, G. Talk about it.
They be singing that song. Let's straighten it out.
Let's straighten it out.
She ain't straightened out nothing with her, boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad my little homies from New York, they all doing well and shit like that. They going, as soon as school is out, they're going out there, you know, go ball with their cousin, and their cousin's a hooper and stuff like that out there. You know, so the homie who I was working with, he's gonna go out there, you know what I'm saying, kick it with his folks and stuff, because he didn't want to spend the summer out here. There's so much stuff for you to get in trouble in.
I got a room. I gotta see if we got any bros out there in the Indianapolis area, man, who be listening. Jonathan McFarland was good, baby bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what, Gigi? I swear to God, I made an analogy yesterday, right, about LeBron, and it's like what I'm witnessing right before my eyes. You feel me? Father Time ain't tapping him on the shoulder, but if LeBron was ahead by 100 yards, he only ahead by 70 now in that race. You feel me? Father Time catching up with him, dragging that leg. I don't know if it's because of that foot injury, but I thought that was his right foot. But he dragging a lot, GG. He dragging a lot. He ain't got that same pop. He missing all types of bunnies at the rim. Shit that he usually and one, and he start patting his bicep. Yeah.
Tapping his chest on my motherfucking problem.
Yeah, I'm noticing that too, sis. You feel me? I said, well, damn, if he had a head start on Father Time walking his ass down. I'm seeing it right before my own eyes. And I ain't mad at him. He's 38. You feel me? He's still performing at a level like that's crazy. You feel me? I'm not going front. But I'm starting to see the effects of that shit. Ron gassed after every game. Them dumbass Bojingo ass threes he be taking. What the fuck, Jingling?
Man.
Damn Jingling ass threes he be taking. I said, yeah, that boy tired, boss.
Tired, Bob.
And somebody please give me a formula. Can we please stop letting Anthony Davis hit the floor so much? I get scared every time that nigga hit the floor.
I don't know who hit the floor more, him or Joel Embiid.
Well, about a goofy motherfucker too.
He more built than Anthony Davis is too.
That's my guy, man. That dude deserves everything he get this year, man.
Man, let me roll me up a blunt, man. That's what I said I was about to do. I had to fatality my homie for the one time. Can't fuck with me. Finish her. She be coming at me with Jackie Briggs, though, man. Sometimes she be getting me, sometimes she don't. But today is one of them days that no, sir, not today.
Not today.
No, I'm ready with my Matumbo finger today.
Yeah,
my friends know when I'm in that zone. When I'm in that zone and shit, playing, they be like, oh yeah, this nigga focused, man. He focused. Cause we always have good battles anyway. Cause like I said, I like it when we trying to find out a way. They need to come out with a mode on the GameCube so we can connect on the GameCube. That would be fucking dope. All the homies, we still got the GameCube. Yeah, man, I got NBA Live 06 on there. I got what else I got? I got Def Jam Fight for New York.
I'm surprised Nintendo ain't try to do that by now.
Shit. You know you can do it all. You know you can order all that shit on the Twitch, right?
She said AD need a real woman so he can get right. I ain't going front. If I was that nigga, swear to God, like I would go get the thickest, tallest WNBA player that I could find. Not even that. If I was AD, T Cooper would be my chick. If I was AD, T Cooper would be my chick. Cause we about to have some babies. We about to breed. I need another one of these coming in the next 15, 20 years. We about to breed.
You didn't hear my answer? Liz Cambridge.
Oh, yeah, but see.
She got it. It's on the decline because you don't want to breed her because she might be like a mama and end up doing the OnlyFans and shit. You don't know what the hell it's gonna be by then.
Nah, but if I was AD, I'd be looking for a guard. Or I'm gonna tell you, or you know who would been my first baby mama? Sinead Obumake. That one who hosts NBA Today with Malika Andrews.
Mm-hmm.
If that was AD, that was who my baby mama would be. I have about 4 kids by her.
I don't like her, the attitude, her demeanor.
I
She's
wouldn't
like
give a-
on
I
would. I would. Could have came to my kids. You got the attitude
You-
like your mama. I don't
you
want to see your face.
You got a 6'1" frame, and you just thick as all hell. You feel me? And you got crazy basketball skills. Oh, that's win-win chicken dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's crazy because I'm smoking on some of that Mamba.
Yeah, I got it. I got that Gary Payton. Yep.
I
That's
got-
what I'm about to roll up right now.
Nah, I swear to God, I had a bud from that Black Mamba left, and I just mixed it with some super lemon cherry, bro. I got some
mixing-
super lemon cherry.
I'm mixing Gary Payton with Kobe right now. That's
And
what I'm doing.
I got some of that Mamba. Hold on.
I use 3 strands. I don't know what my 3rd strand is going to be. I always use 3 strands. So 3 is my favorite number. That was my basketball number when I played in.
And just so
Played in
niggas
the
don't
league.
think, niggas don't think I'm lying about this gas situation.
Man, I don't care, nigga. Think I'm lying or not. I ain't got nothing to prove, nothing, nigga.
I just told y'all what I just mixed. The gumbo Mamba with the super
Mhm.
lemon cherry,
Mm-hmm.
and got this gas stick right here. And believe me, you smoking. Y'all see that? See that?
I'm about
That's
to
the
be
type
so
of shit I
high.
smoke on. That's the type of shit I smoke on, y'all.
I'm about to be so high. I'm about
Great.
to look like my real mama and daddy right now.
Greatness.
And that liver shit goes in too. But it's a hybrid. I'm an indica nigga, so but
Yeah, I
that liver
love-
shit goes hard though. That
I'm
I
a-
ain't gonna lie.
Put me in the couch. Comatose me.
Yeah, the liver, man. The liver ain't too bad though, man. I had it
I-
with this Kobe
I-
shit.
I ain't never had a chance to smoke none of that dang pack.
It just came out. I hear it ain't been out. It ain't been out here not even a month yet. Getting close to be.
Yeah. Oh, Denny
My
Cromley
homie-
died?
My homie Frank, he worked at the dispensary right down the street, man. He my boy homie from New York.
Mhm.
He always be letting me know what's going on. Like, hey, OG, I got this shit for you, right? He said he be listening to these. He said he be listening to the streets. Said y'all dudes funny as hell, man. I was like, dude. I was like, it's always gonna be funny over here. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know the people who fuck with me who does it.
Swear to
You know
God,
what I'm saying?
that's a fact. Ambulance pickup fucking with this shit right here. If you got some shit to do, I suggest you not fuck with this shit.
I mean, I'm talking about when you ain't got shit to do, you ain't got any no doctor appointments. Don't be going picking up your kids while you're high and shit. If you do, put your stunner shades on. I never forget this in my life, Ron. I never forget this. I mean, one day, my nephew. It was like right before I went back. It's like right before I went back to Kansas and stuff. Like right, it's like it was right before I went to Kansas. My nephew was like, "What's up?" I was like, "What's good?" He was like, "Hey man, I'm about to do this and this and this and that." I'm like, "Okay." He said, "You know, you wanna roll this up for me?" I'm looking down. I was like, "Nigga, are you crazy? Nigga, you gonna roll that shit by yourself, nigga?" He's like, He's like, "Nigga." I looked at that nigga. I looked at that nigga so fast. Ron, I said, "Nigga, you know who my sister is?" Yeah, he like, "Yeah, Unc, I know. That's your sister. She the closest thing like mother, right? Because she's the oldest, right?" She was like, "Yep." He like, "Yes, sir." I was like, "You try to have me to die today or tomorrow?" I say, nigga, that shit ain't happening. You got to do that shit on your own, man. On your own. He was like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Nigga," I looked at that nigga. I was like, "I am so serious, man." I was like, "Nigga, you tried to get me cussed out, confused, and all everything, and I get a double whammy for your mama. Then I had to get double whammy from your nana? Oh, nigga, which is my mama? Nigga, you tried to send me to the altar when the church starting on Sunday school. They got me still praying in the altar that let him be. Yeah, that nigga been doing the devil's work. Let him stay on his knees. So I grew up in that old school way, man. When you seen somebody that was on the altar, and the pastor be like, and whoever be like, hey, you got to get up, and the mom and daddy be like, he got to stay there, smoke. He's been doing the devil's work. We gonna pray them demons out there today. That's how it was back then, man. That's why I tell all the.
Yes, he is. Gigi, she just asked the question, bro. She said, "Is D'Lo the same kid that played with Kobe?" That would be him.
Yep, that's the same D'Lo.
Same D'Lo.
He got into it with what's our boy's name? That
Nick
went
Young.
to with Nick Young. Yeah, he went to USC too.
That shit.
No, he went to Arizona. Wait, he went to USC or he went to Arizona State?
Nick Young went to USC. D'Lo went to Ohio State.
Yeah, I know D'Lo went to Ohio State. Yeah, I remember D'Lo played in. I remember he played at Ohio State. I think he played for Tad Matta. I think that's when Tad Matta was still at the coach. Tad
Matta, that's right. I ain't even sure.
That's how you know, niggas. I know my high school. I know my college shit too, niggas. So raise your hand when you come here and talk to me.
Hey, yo, I swear to God, I remember watching them on tape. Right, they was running a summer game. This the year that him and Ben Simmons was at Mount Vernon as caddies together, right?
Yep, that was teammates.
He was the senior. Ben Simmons was the junior. D'Angelo Russell was the man.
Yeah, he was.
And when I tell you, he showed up to the game, dropped his bag, took off his hoodie, nigga, and went and cracked them niggas' head. And at the game, all I remember him saying is, "And I ain't even stretched though." And I said, I don't even stretch though, boy. That's what I called him for like 2 years until we drafted him. I'm like, I don't even stretch though, boy. I said, that nigga don't even stretch before games. That nigga just go knock a nigga head off. And that's what I started calling him. I don't even stretch though. He said, I ain't even stretch though. And I think he went out there and had like 40 on them niggas. I said, yo, he nice. Yeah, Kobe Turner right now. Yeah. Remember when that Kobe 60-point game, D'Angelo Russell was the first kid he hugged. He caught all his babies in the huddle, remember? And he just hugged them all. Him, Julius Randle, yeah. He definitely played with Kobe. I ain't even stretched, though. And that's the ice in my veins, remember? When we traded him, he ended up going to Brooklyn and making the All-Star team. He carried Brooklyn to the playoffs that year. I ain't even stretched though. Yeah, kid got game, and it seemed like he matured. And what I like is he compliment AD and LeBron. You feel me? He might not be great for future Laker teams, but he great for this team.
I said around here. Around North and West, we call this here little 20 Wow, nigga. Let me get something for my cataract, nigga. You ain't put nothing on this shit, man.
Yeah, man. That's a fact. That's him. He got game, too. And quiet as kept, this is the role they wanted Russell Westbrook to play, but Russell game not compatible to that. You feel me? D'Lo could shoot off the dribble. D'Lo could shoot as a spot-up shooter. D'Lo can go to the cup. D'Lo can initiate the offense, and his turnovers might not be as high as Russell's. Feel me? So that's what we wanted Russell Westbrook to be, what D'Angelo Russell is right now.
But him and Russ is totally different because
they got two different games, yo. Two different. That's I don't know why LeBron thought Russ game would ever translate to anything similar. Russell was put your head down and get to the basket, if not kick it out to the open shooter. Played hella hard. Yeah. Shout out, and I said this too, man. Shout out to Phil Handy, man. Phil, I think we got the best player development coach that in the fucking league, yo. I'm with you on that, TG.
We used to have the best. We used to have one of the best trainers, other than Chicago, other than the dude they used to train Michael Jordan and Peter Vesey. Not Peter Vesey. What's that dude's name? Peter Vesey was that. Don Vitti. I thought about Don Vitti. Gary Vitti, whatever his name is. I know his last name is Vitti. Peter Vesey. That's be an old school analyst.
That's a fact. You could be around Kobe if you didn't work. Only person who was ever around Kobe that didn't work was Shaquille O'Neal.
Yo. I love that sit down when he was like, nigga, if you would have worked out, nigga, we would have had 8 chips. We would have about 8, 9 championships. Because nobody was stopping them two. And them two still to this day is the best 1-2 punch I ever seen.
It's funny because Kobe gave him though. He said, I used to be so mad at you if you didn't work as hard as I did. But when the bright lights came on, the dog showed up. He like, and I used to be so like, yo, this nigga work on this shit. This nigga like always dance
Only
with the
at the food truck today. I see him over at the food truck. About on him. Outside the place. Yeah, man. This reminds me of the good old days, man. Because it's like with me, like I'm trying to figure out what they're gonna do because you know, back in the day, you knew when it was cheating and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But at least they made it more even. You know what I'm saying? Like nowadays, now you can just tell, like, okay, I already know who they want. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't put that on Bron. He be in such physical peak shape, he got the prize. So Braun is very hard. I would imagine Braun is very hard worker. I think Braun work come more with keeping his body in shape and less of refining his game.
Man.
Dude 6'9", 269. What do the shit Braun do?
Man. Then they say he could have played wide receiver. Hell, he could have done anything, Skip. He could have played tight end. He probably could have, but he played basketball.
Oh yeah. If he would have just I don't think he can lead the NBA and go play NFL football, but if he would have just kept playing football out of high school, because he was an all-state. So if he could have just kept playing football and winning 3 games, he won't play in the NFL. I don't think he could have went to the NBA into the NFL. Hell no. But if he would have kept playing in high school and through college, Lil T, what up with you? You know what? That's a good question. How do you build chemistry with the stars on injury restriction? He don't participate in certain shit because he can't. How do you build chemistry? That's a good question.
That's a great question.
That's a good question, sis. Like, how do you build chemistry? Every single player is.
I'm about to put this shit out.
Ain't up there?
Yeah, this way is kicking my ass, taking away my blood and shit. I can't smoke in the crib. I used to. Don't you know in Oregon, they got all legalized drugs are legal here in the state of Oregon? Everything is legal out here. This way ain't no
A little bit of dust, a little bit of cocaine, a
Everything
little
is legal out here.
bit of heroin, a little bit of ecstasy. That's a fact. I mean, that's the only way I know how to do it, Gigi. Spending time together on the field or the court, but I don't know. Maybe they got some new age holographic shit. I don't know. I don't know how these niggas get that shit done. Because if you think about it, like, our team ain't really had no time to practice since the All-Star break. You feel me? Like, you can't really practice that much during the NBA season. I mean, my cousin told me that. He like, nah, we don't practice on hell nah, cuz. He like, you be lucky if you get a practice in throughout the week. You feel me? And so, like, I don't know. Now, I think that can do it. But I don't know. Maybe it's the time off the court they spend with each other. You feel me?
I don't know. That's got to be.
But you know what? That's why training camp be so important. I guess that's when you're really supposed to build it. You're supposed to set the foundation of training camp and let that shit build throughout the season. You feel me? That's why training camp is so fucking important. And like I said, yo, they think this shit's scary now. Could you imagine this same exact team coming back next year and having a full training camp to get right? Because right now they just out there hooping with each other as professionals, probably running basic NBA sets, and it's just like, yo, this worked. But
this man got another team too. This man got another team too. Got another starting five. Got another set of 5 players like he twice in one season, in 5 seasons. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, this is the other thing, and everybody say he was.
Let me get a little bit of dust. Look. I agree. It ain't but so much film you could look at, Gigi. I agree with that. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I've never been to an NBA practice, so I don't know how they got that shit set up. But I do know from my cousin playing in the league, you know, he tell me, like, once the season starts, you don't get too many weeks to practice. Like, you don't get too many days out the week to practice. If you playing 3 times a week, you feel me? Just say that's every other day. Like, when is you gonna get a chance to heal? And like, you lucky if you get a practice in. That's why they said training camp is so important.
Yo, a lot of these, and some of these players don't take training camp either. Like, you know, because that's why I'm gonna fall back this summer. You know, I'm just gonna be promoting my own little thing, doing my own little thing over here. I ain't gonna be talking to these new group of people that come on there and be screaming and hollering, yelling and all this. I ain't gonna be doing that shit no more. I mean that. No more. Because just you screaming and yelling at everybody don't make you right.
Well, you know, they say don't argue with a fool. Because people from a distance can't tell who was who.
Made me sound like Luther. I don't want to be a fool ever again.
It's just certain shit that I won't dispute with a nigga. Like, I know, okay, well, I'll tell you, you can have that conversation, bro. I'm not even about to argue that shit. Like, so.
I definitely ain't arguing with no LeBron James, man. They talking about us old heads are the worst fans. Like, dude, no. When they say Laker fans, when people on their stream, when they say Laker fans, I mean, you mean LeBron James fans. I know some real Laker fans believe how I felt. But then that's the way I felt, the way that I felt. Oh, yeah, you're not a real Laker fan. And then when somebody else says that, oh, yeah, you know what, I'm done with them right now, or whatever. If anybody else says it on here, oh yeah, but this person's different. Y'all pick and choose what y'all want to accept.
Yeah, they spend more time. But you know what? Like, I used to say that now too, but one, you gotta be in the media to, like, in order for them not to control the narrative about you, you got to, like, say, and then social media, that's just about promotional branding. And then nowadays, you know, everything is about promotional branding. Like you got players who don't even get in a game that got millions of Instagram followers and shit like that.
Oh yeah, let me educate the brothers and sisters, man. When you plan on meeting somebody and you ain't never seen this person before, and you ain't never had, you might talk like for about a couple of weeks or shit like that or whatever like that. Make sure you bring somebody with you. You feel what I'm saying? That's with the shit. They ain't gonna let you go down, letting anything go down, kind of shit. I've been seeing too many stories where motherfuckers get set up and shit. You go visit a chick, you think you about to get some. She see your chain, your jewelry, she going in your pocket and shit while you in the bathroom and shit. And I see so many videos of dudes getting robbed and shit by females that don't give a fuck about them. Y'all gotta wake up, man. Simping is at an all-time high now. So you know why? For the people that's telling y'all to do it, they simp themselves. You see how easy that is? I just gave y'all some truth right there. Yeah, we spoiled with championships. The Lakers been spoiled with championships, man. Dude, that's why I never understand like when dudes was like, man, we 13. I'm like, dude, I was one of the people like, dude, this ain't no way you should be at 13. The Lakers is not 13.
Yeah,
When Kobe was on his way out the door, they didn't surround that nigga with nothing.
tell them,
With nothing.
help that we spoiled with chips. Like, goddamn,
Yeah.
that's what Dr.
Yeah,
Buss
we-
said up for.
All
Like,
right, you want to take the Minneapolis chips away, or Minneapolis Lakers chips away, or whatever like that? Okay, so what? That's fine too.
they about to take them shits away from us, nigga. We was the fucking Lakers, nigga. We was the fucking Lakers, nigga. If that's the case, you got to take everybody chips away. You got to take the chip that Sacramento got away in my town from Rochester. Sacramento
Right.
got a chip. It's an official NBA championship in 1951. It's the Rochester Royals. They moved from
Royals.
Rochester to Cincinnati, from Cincinnati to Sacramento,
Mhm.
or Cincinnati maybe to Kansas City, then Kansas City to Sacramento. Same franchise. So you ain't about to
Yeah, I
take
got a
away-
throwback. I got a throwback in there that's so nice. I never even wore it. It's so filtered. Throwback one. Can't see. Well, I forgot who was on that one of the great guards they had at that time.
Like this. Hey yo, that NBA championship is so official. You could go on Mitchell and Ness and you could buy you a Rochester Royals throwback jersey from the championship year, which are now the Sacramento Kings.
I want this shit easy, man. They ain't get you know that.
Niggas ain't about to take that, and then even if they did, we still got the most in the modern. If you better take that, then you better take all the Celtics bullshit ass chips.
Yep.
What the fuck you mean?
I hear him talk about it. Van Gundy be talking about it all the time. Oh, please. That's not a championship. You might as well take away championships away. I'm like, dude, you might as well do that to all the teams.
If they want to say that, guess what? We still got the most in the modern day. We still got the most in the modern NBA.
Exactly.
We still got the most.
Even if they take those away.
We still
I don't
got.
understand.
We still got 11. We still got way more than any team. Because if you take ours away, you got to take Boston's away. From when there was only 8 teams in the league. Fuck out of here. What are you talking?
What you think gonna happen tonight, big bro, in this nice game, man?
I think Denver about to run these dudes out the gym. Denver about to run them out the gym, and I think Boston gonna win by 6. I may be wrong.
I got both home teams. I got both home teams with it tonight.
That's
I had the
Boston.
Lakers winning last night though too, because I felt like that. You know, my biggest game of the series is always Game 3 and Game 5.
Yep.
To me,
Game 4 changed that complexion yesterday because if they win Game 4, they get home court advantage back. And if we go 7 games, it's going to be impossible to win in the Chase Center in Game 7. That's going to be like That'll be that'll be, you know what I mean?
Right.
Now, if you gave me the 28 to 30-year-old LeBron, even the 32-year-old LeBron, I'll be like, shit, we'll take that. You feel me? But not at 38. You feel me? Braun can't. I'm noticing Braun just can't take over a game and dominate when he wants.
He can't, and he just can't.
He can't do that no more.
And another thing they can't say, they can't give him credit for this whole run either, because every game, even just like when he was in Miami, yeah, he didn't put up the numbers and stuff in Miami, but Chalmers gave y'all a bunch of threes. Mike Miller gave y'all some threes in the game. Norris Cole gave y'all some big time points. Birdman came, Shane Battier's hitting all these threes. Like, dude, like it's a team game, but y'all want to give everybody their credit. Give everybody their credit. That's the only thing I've been trying to say from the get go.
I ain't gonna front though. I ain't gonna front. With the talent we accumulated, this might be the most perfect pitcher team LeBron ever had, yo. You feel me? Like, these niggas got somebody to do everything. You feel me? We got somebody like that could basically play any fucking role. We got a piece that if a role needed to be played, we got a piece we could plug in to play that role. Like, we are very, very versatile, yo. Like, do y'all know what it is when your 5 can go out on a pick and roll and fuck with Steph Curry? Do you know what that means?
And I've been saying this whole series, like, this is a series that Lonnie Walker should have been played in.
Do they know what that means?
Mm-mm. Obviously they don't. I'm about to finish line this run up. Now that the wind has calmed down, hope till I get back on the hill. I think it's gonna be Boston in LA though. I didn't pick Boston at first, but now that I'm looking at it,
man, did what Lonnie saved last night. That's not the word. Like, he said,
he scored all his points. He scored all his points in the fourth quarter, right?
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm gonna tell you, anybody old school know what I'm talking about, right? And I'm not even gonna say anybody old school. That's what anybody who's basketball. I know what reminded me of yesterday, bro. And if I'm not mistaken, the niggas wear the same number. Swear to God, Lonnie Walker reminded me of Vinnie Johnson yesterday, bro.
Mind you, who?
Vinnie Johnson. That's what.
Oh, that was one of my favorite players growing up.
That's who Lonnie
the microwave.
Walker. Listen, I swear to God, I ain't never seen a Detroit Piston game where they put number 15 in and he didn't start cooking immediately.
Exactly.
Like,
immediately.
And he was only like 6'2", 6'1", 6. You know what I mean? But he was strong. Like, there was no. You told a nigga about a nigga who could shoot. Vinnie Johnson. And yesterday, that's exactly what Lonnie Walker looked like for those who watched basketball back in those days. For those who had the privilege of seeing Vinnie Johnson, y'all tell me I'm fucking lying, yo. That nigga came in and went straight to fucking working and went nothing nobody could do about that shit. And I said,
but Jordan Poole don't believe in playing defense.
I said, damn, that's vintage microwave Vinnie Johnson. That's exactly what Vinnie Johnson used to do. Don't believe me? Just watch. Go watch any Vinnie Johnson highlight tape, any Detroit Bad Boys Pistons tape you want to watch, and watch Vinnie, the OG. That, tell you the truth, that's what the six-man award should be named after, Vinnie Johnson.
That's a fact.
Swear to God, it should be the Vinnie Johnson Six-Man of the Year award.
I know y'all new people think about Jamal Crawford and all that good stuff. With all due respect,
before though,
it was Vinnie Johnson.
He was before Jamal Crawford and Lou Williams. Like, imagine Jamal Crawford and Lou Williams back in the 80s. That's what Vinnie Johnson was, bro. Straight up buckets.
Yep.
And then you think, and then everybody be like, Well, why he didn't start then? Because they had Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars.
And Joe Dumars at Nick State.
They had probably the best backcourt in the fucking league at the time. That's why he didn't start.
And then, you know what the coaches used to tell us back in the day, too? I don't care if you start, but you in there and at the end of the game, that means more than starting.
Yeah, that's a fact. Who won't finish this bitch for me? Because that's when it's going to count.
Right. Man.
Benny fucking Johnson.
Because all the teams that I used to play on and stuff like that, and even when I was in Job Corps and shit, my homies used to get mad at the coaches like, man, why you don't play T Price, man? Like, and T Price is nice, man, but I found out like when I got older, like when I got out of Job Corps, that he had a vendetta against me because my brother whooped his AAU squad. I'm like, what's that got to do with me? I was like, my brother's going to college. Like, like that's something you can't deny. Like, he's going to college. Like, what's that got to do with me? And then there's this tournament. There was this tournament that we played in. I went to on Flint Hills. It was a Show Me State. It's called the Show Me Game. And I didn't play at all. And we was down like by like 30-some points or some shit like that. Going to the fourth quarter. And then he gonna put me in the game. I looked down and said, man, I ain't going in the fucking game. I think we down by 30. Now you want me to play basketball now? And I asked somebody in the face, like, what you got against me, man? So I went in there anyway, right? Ron, tell why we ended up winning that game, bro.
Wow.
We were down by 30 starting the fourth quarter, ended up going to overtime, and ended up beating them by 20 in the overtime. And ever since then, he started playing me and everything. But he told me the story. I laughed it off. I was just like, man, I always feel like I have to prove myself. You know what I mean? Because I played in city leagues. This is like, everybody mad at me this year. They're like, man, so you ain't playing in the league this year? I was like, nah, man, I'm retired, fam. I can't even do it right no more, man. I can't even do it no more, even if I wanted to. I ain't gonna give you all no minutes, no nothing like that. You didn't get right there, play a little bit longer. Like, nope, I just know my limitations now. My balling days is over.
That's crazy.
I still come out there and shoot and play, play around the world and shit like that. That's what I taught the homies. I mean, we never heard of that game before, around the world. That's the homie's favorite game. I go play around the world. I did that early this morning at the gym. It's so quiet. They're playing my music and everything. They did just watching the three, just let the three fly. Ha, ha, ha. And then they got the automatic one too that can go whatever, no matter what side you is on the wing or even at the thing, the ball automatically comes straight to you. It's dope. That's new. It's that new technology stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I go shoot threes. So when I go shoot threes in the morning, I'm gonna shoot some. Matter of fact, it's because where I go shoot threes where I go to this gym it's right there by my job. So it's less than 5 minutes walking ways from there. Go put some shots up before I go back to work tomorrow. Robin's son is going to USC. Okay, so he's going to USC with Bronny's son then.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy. Ron, it's going to be crazy, bro, seeing USC and UCLA going against the Big Ten in the cold, bro. That shit going to look crazy.
Hey, yo, I got to. I mean, just for those two names alone, I got to watch. Rodman's son and little Bronny on the same team.
Mm-hmm.
They just brought a hell of exposure to USC program, even though they already lit in California. Don't nobody else in fucking the nation got to watch USC, nigga. They got enough spotlight in LA just to be. Oh man, that's about to be crazy.
And they already got Boogie. They got Boogie. What's that dude's name? Boogie. He used to go to Memphis, but he transferred. Boogie Ellis. That's his name. Boogie Ellis.
Now I'm wondering, is Bronny gonna come in and get playing time as a freshman? I wonder if that, because I'm not up on. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not up on USC team, so I don't know if he got a shot at coming in and getting playing time or not. Because I would think, ideally, he would have want to win somewhere where he could come in and have a shot at getting playing time. You ain't got to guarantee me playing time, but at least give me a shot at getting playing time. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
like Trayvon Calvin Toby did. Most brothers like that's from there, they go to the black school, which is University of Southern Cal, compared to going to UCLA.
Right. So that's what I'm just wondering. Like USC, like they backcourt, can he crack that rotation and really get some college film? You feel me? Or is he just gonna say fuck it? I'll ride the bench and I'm going to the league next year anyway. I would think that he would want some film out there saying, bitch, I'm gonna show you I can play.
He's gonna have to show it. You know what I'm saying? I know ESPN had him as a 5A prospect, but all the other articles I've seen always had him as a 4-star prospect.
I know he came on at the later last season, the end of last season. He came on. You feel me? That Ronald McDonald All-American game worked wonders for him because people like, oh shit, he can shoot. If you ain't, if you ain't just like, if you ain't been able to watch the kid and see him develop, man, I've been watching a little nigga since he been going to Sierra Canyon, bro. I've been trying to lie.
He's going to be able to go against his old high school teammate, Amari Bailey.
Yeah. And Zaire Williams from Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
When they was they said when he got to Sierra Canyon in the 8th grade, I think Scottie Pippen Jr. was there. It was Scottie Pippen Jr. Was it one of Gary Payton's sons and Kenyon Martin's son? All of them was at Sierra Canyon when Bronny got there. All of them was at Sierra Canyon when he got there.
Now the Boozer Boys is in Arizona.
That's where they decided to go.
Because, as a matter of fact, his son is a National Player of the Year.
Yeah, he did. One of his sons. Yeah, I mean, they both good. But like one of his sons is right. Yeah.
One playing the inside and the other one is a guard.
I was about to say one of them like 6'4" and the other one like what?
6'8", 6'9".
Yeah, he like his dad's size, right?
Yeah, tall ass motherfucker. About 6'7", 6'8", right in there.
Yeah,
I like his game though.
Shout out to Carlos Boozer because his son's showing him out. And I'm gonna tell you, you know who messed me up, bro? You know who fucked me up?
Hold on, let me switch up right quick. Hold up, let me switch up right quick. That's the last time I'm back inside now.
All right, go ahead.
You know who kind of messed me up when I just seen him? And I said, oh, it might be a rap for niggas, because that's all I said. I was waiting for him to do.
Who was that?
Carmelo's son. He done got torn.
Cayenne's a beast, bro.
Listen, but bro, remember, he was on the shorter side earlier in his career. When I started watching him in his AAU shit, I'm like, damn, this little nigga ain't gonna catch Carmelo height. But then I just seen him in a picture with his dad, and I was like, oh shit, this little nigga done got tall as a bitch.
Yes, sir.
And I always watch this game. So I'm like, yo, the little nigga can hoop. And I'm like, yo, if he catch the size he need, he gonna be a problem. Cayenne,
I like his game, bro.
Yes, I swear to God, the boy a natural scorer just like his daddy. And I've been watching him since I'm talking about. If you go watch him on YouTube, bro, like this was like 3 or 4 years ago. I'm watching these niggas. I think Prime Elite, whatever national team they was playing for, they was big on YouTube. And I'm watching this little nigga, and I'm just like, damn, Carmelo's son, nice. He gonna be nice. He like Bronny H. He's somewhere in that realm of them 4 years. I don't know what year he is in high school, but I said, oh shit, Carmelo's son got tall as fuck.
I think he's probably I think he's like a year older than Bryce, I think.
Right, he might be coming up with Bryce. Okay. That's gonna be fire, yo. Yo, could you imagine Bryce and Bronny and Cayenne meeting like Braun and Carmelo met with St. Vincent's and met Oak Hill Academy?
They already did that already.
Who? I'm talking about with Bryce and Cayenne.
Oh yeah, they did it. They did it with
Little Bronny. Bronny Jr. I know they play St. Mary's and Vincent.
Yeah, I know they did it with Bronny against Cayenne's team. What King? What's that school he goes to?
I don't know. That I don't know.
I can't think of his name. Think of the name right now. But yeah, they played against Sierra Kennedy. That was on national televised game.
Okay.
And I know Sierra Karen won that game.
Yeah, Sierra Canyon was loaded.
Yeah, they was loaded, but they couldn't beat this one team though. That one team, that dude is going to Duke. Matter of fact, the point guard that's going to Duke, he went to Notre Dame Catholic. He not Bronny them out of the regional.
Okay. And he going to Duke, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna check Duke. I think they got the #1 recruitment class this year.
Yeah, North Kentucky does.
I thought they said Duke had my man a Duke fan, and we always be arguing because I can't fucking stand
Duke. I think
Duke.
Duke does got it though, but I know Kentucky.
Yeah.
Kentucky has an argument though too, and it still might go up. They still got a shooting guard that he just decommitted from Duke. He can go. He's thinking about going to Kentucky, Kansas, or Louisville.
I mean, Kentucky always gonna have a loaded program, one and dones. Like now, your boy Rick Pitino, where he at, St. John's?
Yeah,
they about to be on the come up. You feel me? It's like, but Kentucky, you can book it. Calipari, yeah, you can book it. Duke, they just prestigious. You can book them having a great recruiting class every year.
True.
They recruit a certain type of player.
One of their players, matter of fact, had to get another surgery on his foot. One of they freshmen they had last year that's from St. Louis.
Shout out to that kid. Get better, kid.
You know, a boy from North Carolina, he ended up going to Michigan.
And and I was just saying, how the fuck Michigan be getting these recruits? Because I sat back and I thought about it. I'm like, how the fuck did they get Jamal Crawford in Michigan? This motherfucker's from Seattle, Washington. How the fuck did they get him to commit to Michigan? That mean that nigga had to look past everything on the West Coast. You feel me? Washington State, Oregon. Or like he had to like, come on, bro. Like, wow. And it's crazy how the the state of Illinois don't got a prominent basketball program. Illinois be in and out.
Back in the day, it used to be DePaul.
Yeah, well, that's when Rod Strickland was there. Yeah, DePaul was to go in Chicago. You feel me? That like, but I'm just so about like last time I remember Illinois popping is when they had Luther Head and D Brown and Deron Williams.
That's when the coach was Bill Self.
Yeah, they let Sean May and them beat him in the chip that year. I never forget that, North Carolina.
And Sean May's from Illinois.
And he ended up at North Carolina. Ain't that a bitch? Now imagine that three-legged guard team with Sean May in the middle in college. That would have been a wrap for niggas. Mm-hmm. Damn, I ain't know that. I ain't know Sean May was from Illinois.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have wanted to whoop his ass if I was Luther Head and I'm like, nigga, you. But damn, that's crazy because I remember Luther Head in high school. Where the fuck is Deron Williams from?
I think he's from Texas.
Texas, okay. And little D Brown, was he? Nah, was he from Illinois too?
No, we gotta fact check that.
Yeah, I don't want to say little D Brown was from Illinois. I'm not sure, but I know for a fact Luther Head was from Chicago though. Real spill. Luther Head was from Chicago.
Yeah, he's from Maywood, Illinois.
Okay, so he from Illinois too. He just ain't from Chicago.
Yeah, he's 38 years old now.
Yeah, that was my guy. Little D used to get right on niggas. Yeah, it was a bunch of them. Najim Eccles, Pierre Pearson, Ed Curry, Daniel Ewing, Luther Head.
I remember Daniel Ewing.
Yeah, he ended up going to Duke.
Remember Richard Price?
Yep. I can't remember. They had a white boy. He was from the Chicago area too, man.
I remember Cherokee Parks.
He was the only white boy who they followed him from Chicago Preps too. And he was nice. I remember his team, his high school team was purple, black, and white, like the Sacramento Kings. And I can't remember the white boy name, man. Damn, I gotta look that up. But he was on that Chicago Prep shit with Ed Curry and Luther Head and all of them.
Oh, you talking about what's that dude's name? I know you talking about.
I remember Najim Eccles on the show. He ended up going to Wyoming, and I thought he was the nicest one, a 6'7" small forward. Daniel Ewing, he ended up going to Duke. Ed Curry ended up going to the league, right? Yep. Luther Head ended up going to Illinois. And I can't remember the white boy, man. Pierre Pearson ended up going to Iowa. And I can't remember the white boy name. Forgive me, man, because he was fire too. He was the only white boy in the fucking group. But he was fire. I do remember his team was white, purple, and black though. His high school team, when they used to show his high school footage and shit, I'm like, oh shit, he crazy. Oh, Christ the King. Oh, he was going to Christ the King?
Yeah, you talking about? He must be talking about
Cayenne. I didn't know he was. I didn't know he was going to Christ the King.
Yep.
So that means Lala's still in New York. That means they living in New York. I didn't know they was living in New York.
They were just at the Knicks game together.
Yeah, but you know he's a Knick legend.
I know, but I let you know he's still in New York.
Shit, man, that could have just been a pop out there. That might have had a prior commitment in New York.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm talking about Cayenne. I knew.
Oh yeah. But you know that nigga got free pass to the guard. He don't even walk in the same way everybody else walk in.
Right.
He walk in the same entrance Spike Lee walk in. Ooh.
Man, we still got a couple more hours for the game. Come on.
I know, man. Christ the King. Damn, I did not know he was playing for Christ the King. But if I'd have knew they was living in New York, that would have been the first place I said. Oh, he must be playing for Christ the King. Now, what prestigious school they got out in Long Island? VZ the Great. Can you answer that for me? What big school they got out in Long Island known for basketball? I know it got to be one because Long Island full of nice niggas hooping.
Man, I think it's disrespect. Don't even got Vince Carter starting for the all-time Raptors. They got DeMar DeRozan starting ahead of that nigga.
Nah, you fucking lying.
Mm-mm.
Nah, you fucking lying. I would have had him and DeMar DeRozan starting together.
On the 2K thing for my boys, this is a team that he picked. He picked them. He don't even start Vince Carter.
I would have started Olajuwon, Chris Bosh, nigga. DeMar DeRozan at the 3, Vince Carter at the 2, and probably Kyle Lowry at the 1. That's the only way I could have seen that going.
Oh, and I would have had T-Mac. Or Paul Lala.
Oh yeah, fuck it. T-Mac, yeah. If Olajuwon could get it up, because he did play for the Raptors. Definitely T-Mac then.
Well, they got him at small forward. They got Kawhi over him. That's what it was. Vince Carter could play shooting guard or small forward.
I even forgot about Kawhi. And Mark Gasol. But yeah, he only played that 1 year, so I guess all-time Raptors, yeah.
Got on that championship. It should have been Dwayne's case. Can you get Dwayne the case of Kawhi? You get anybody Kawhi, you're gonna win a championship, man.
Yeah, Boston back at home, Gigi.
Yeah, Boston back at home. That's my ladies' team. I ain't had a chance to talk stuff about her team yet.
Oh man, she's a Bostonian.
Yes, man.
Oh my God.
And she love Alabama football. Roll Tide.
Oh my God. Oh.
It's gonna be like.
Oh.
You already know how my household gonna be.
Yeah. I can say one thing. She like greatness.
Yep.
I can't front. Boston franchise is a great franchise, and Alabama is probably the greatest franchise in college football.
Mm-hmm.
So she like greatness. Just yuck.
Wow. She know her stuff though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she know her stuff. Her team is the Saints though. You know, she from down
Okay,
there.
so she get brought back down to earth on her NFL. Okay, all right, I can do that. I thought you was about to tell me she like New England or something. I'm about to say, get the fuck out of here.
Nah, man, she like them Saints, man.
Who'd up?
I never forget that team, man, when they had what's that black quarterback name? Oh my God. I think his last name was Brooks.
Who? Aaron Brooks.
Yeah, when they had Aaron Brooks and they had Joe Horn.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas was nice, man.
Yeah, Aaron Brooks. You know him and Michael Vick and them as cousins. They from the same spot, Newport News, Virginia. They cousins. They first cousins.
Mm.
Aaron Brooks, Michael Vick, and Marcus Vick, they all cousins.
Yeah, I remember there's this dude that I know, he's doing life. I don't know if he's still living or not, but this dude, man, he was a basketball player. He played ball and shit. And then he told me a story what happened. And he was like, man, you got a chance to do something with your life, man. Don't fuck it up, youngin'. Be like me, man. Look at me, man. I can't even get my life back, man. I'm in here for the rest of my motherfucking life. All I'm gonna see is motherfucking life behind bars. No family, no nothing.
Yeah, man.
I looked him up too, man. He was nice. He was nice. Because back then we had newspapers and shit, and you know, and they really had biographies about all the players. That was, you know what I mean. They didn't pick and choose. But LSU lady's gonna be crazy next year. You know they got Haley Bailiff from Louisville.
Yeah, the girl transferred.
Ooh, you know why she's going to play for, right?
Why?
Because she was when Kim Mulkey used to recruit her.
Oh. Well, they better watch out for South Carolina, because even though they lost that girl Aaliyah Boston, nigga, they still deep.
And they lost old girl too. The guard.
Yep, the light-skinned girl.
Yeah.
But if I'm not mistaken, they had the top recruiting class again, and they second five could have been a starting five anywhere else in fucking college.
You know what's even crazy? They gonna get this girl. You need to look it up. There's a girl that bounced the basketball like Steve Francis and cocked it back and dunked that bitch in the game, in the girls' high school game. She's going to South Carolina next year. You gotta look it up. You could be like, what the fuck? She bounced it like Steve Francis and cocked it and cleaned it like it was. I was like, what the fuck? I like, my sister did it too. Sister go. A lot of people forget Candace Parker. She's the only chick that done twice in a tournament.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, when you talk about Candace Parker, that's my girl. Like, that's my team right there. I'm a Tennessee Volunteer. I like Tennessee, and I go back to Tamika Catchings and Shamika Holslaw and them. You feel me? When I first started, Nikki McRae. Yeah, Nikki was tough too. But like, that's when I like Pat Summers. The reason why I started watching females basketball. Mm-hmm. Like, I've always been a Tennessee Lady Vols fan.
It was I used to root for LSU. They football, they men's, and all that stuff. And then when I was, as the old folks say, when I was in my mess, when I was in my juvenile mess, I stayed with these people, and they was from Louisiana. So we used to go to Louisiana all the time. So I used to go to LSU games and all that shit. So that's why the affiliation of me and LSU is when it comes to the football and basketball thing. But I'm Jayhawk first through and through, but I always root for LSU, like always.
Yeah,
I didn't like Georgia growing up because when Georgia played Alabama, they always choked, and I always thought there was plenty of times that Georgia had a better team, but some kind of way, they always lose. Just like when the Kansas City Chiefs had Priest Holmes and they had Trent Green and they went 14-2 and everybody said they was gonna win the Super Bowl and shit out there, man. Now I don't even live in Kansas no more. So now they win.
I hated the motherfuckers then.
I used to love Derek Thomas.
Hated his ass too.
Rest in peace, though.
Uh-huh. I am a Denver Broncos fan. I hate the motherfuckers.
Oh, you're a Bronco fan?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yes, sir. Mile high salute.
Hey, man, you already know, man. A lot of Denver versus Kansas City games growing up in Kansas, man.
Man, and I'm not talking about a new. I'm not talking about a new age Peyton Manning Denver fan. I'm talking about John Elway.
Yeah.
Not Terrell Davis, Reggie Rivers, Rod Bernstein was our backfield. Steve Sewell, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Howard Griffin. Yeah, Howard Griffin and Terrell Davis came later. They came in the Madden days. Are you crazy? All Denver Broncos, bro. Man, if I tell my camera, you see all this motherfucking Denver and shit that I got, you be like, this nigga really love the Broncos, bro. The Broncos, the Lakers, and the fucking Boston Red Sox, bro.
Yeah, that's my lady's favorite baseball team. She loves the
I've been liking them because my uncle had got me into baseball. That was his other sport. So I used to watch baseball with him when I was little.
I used to root for all the time when they had Manny Ramirez.
I'm going back to the Wade Bogg days, bro.
Remember Wade Bogg? Yeah.
Carlton Fisk, Wade Bogg days. You feel me? Roger Clemens when we had the Rocket.
The Rocket.
You feel me?
Steroids.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, we had that Rocket. And my favorite pitcher of all time, Pedro Martinez. I don't give a fuck. You can draft whoever you want. Sandy Koufax, Nolan Ryan, bitch. My first pick at pitcher is Pedro Martinez. Followed by Randy Johnson.
Oh, Randy Johnson. That big tall ass motherfucker.
But yeah, so I like
6'10", throwing that.
I ain't know nothing about championship. Cause remember, we had won a championship since like 1918. So, and I was a diehard Boston fan. So it was just like, nigga, on baseball conversation, I had to be real quiet. When Will Buckman let the ball go between his legs on 86 when we should have beat the Mets, I had to be real quiet, bro. Bill Buckner, William. So you could just imagine when we went on our roll with Manny and Big Papi. Oh man, I was talking hella shit. Running around the fucking city, Big B's, bitch. Yeah, then we stole that one with Chris Sales. Hell yeah. I like, oh yeah, bitch, we back in the mix. Yeah, your aces, they loaded. They got my girl Candy Dandy, GG. What's up with Chris Paul? He broke. Like he always is, broke. Something broke on him. This is growing. Be specific though, GG. They said this is growing. Yeah. And I'm a Los Angeles Sparks fan, like, so that's been since Lisa Leslie been in the league. Anything Lakers. So yep, y'all got my girl Candy Dandy. She delivered for us. She's an all-time great. And she about to deliver. She about to deliver y'all chip too. She coming over there, big homie. What's that? That's what got Asia Wilson too, right?
The
Asia, yeah. Oh yeah. Book that shit.
Faces, yep. And they got that one girl. What's that girl name? The lefty girl. Man, what's that chick's name? She be in all them commercials and shit. Plum. That's her last name is Plum. She nasty.
Oh,
WNBA is about to start though. Yep. Y'all got her. I think they're gonna repeat, man. New York Liberty, they're gonna look a whole lot different this year though, too. I just don't trust their depth. Got the same done. You gonna need depth to get. You're gonna need some bench play to win these championships. Especially want to win an NBA championship. You know what I mean? You need depth. Yeah. I'm about to get myself up out of here. Appreciate everybody coming through, chopping it up for a couple hours for this game, for the first game start. Hope everybody have a good week. Everything like that. Like, share, subscribe. And I'm out.